Wait a second. Did Amanda Luxon leak the campaign approach of National for the upcoming election? Every time Christopher Luxon's personal ratings sink faster than a yacht attacked by orcas, Amanda seems to pop up in the media doing a podcast. And at Christmas, because the Woman's Weekly is owned by the same stable of news outlets as the Herald and News Talk, there's always a heap of relatable human content spread across that media ecosystem designed to humanize the wealthy, sorted, and entitled CEO. Recently, she popped up on the Dom Harvey podcast in a 2-hour-long chat and dropped this comment.
It's because, and as a society, we no longer really have the ability to be critical thinkers. Information is given to us, and we just accept what is given to us as the thing. So, yeah.
Which honestly is what the entire campaign for National seems to have been this year, throwing shit at their followers and expecting them to accept it as, to use Amanda's words, the thing. We saw that as they claimed credit for the rise in super and benefits on April 1, changes guaranteed under law, but also downplaying the fact that for benefits, their re-indexing under urgency when they were first elected means that help is smaller than it would have been in a cost of living financial crisis, or when they used mixed data sets to claim that violent crime is down when it had generally increased because of specific increases in some types of violent crime. All that time, a bunch of National Party MPs used a bar graph to take credit for the drop in ram rates, when the vast majority of that drop had already happened under Labour's watch, and what happened was NZME stopped reporting on them so much, making them seem less prominent to voters. There was the numerous claims about missing COVID recovery money, which was blatantly false, but also easily debunked since the details have been up on the Treasury website for years, or their exaggerated claims about lockdown being extended longer than advised when it was 4 days and a weekend to ensure the most accurate up-to-date information was made available at the beginning of the next week, and all of that is available in the COVID response inquiry. There's been pointless TikToks that make claims that straight up shit on people needing access to benefits and claims that they're getting people into work, while showcasing the hardest hit workforces with people losing their jobs and the economy that has the highest number of unemployment on record. And there's their context-free comparison posts like this one on crime, which includes at least one provable bullshit claim. There's these comparison posts which take credit for international inflationary pressures easing while blaming Labour for them at the height of the worst possible inflation rates, claiming credit for ram rate numbers dropping, using metrics on children's success without any context, and blaming Labour for what National call failed projects that failed because National cancelled them. Copies of an earlier post where the only thing they actually corrected was the word fewer instead of the word less. Or there was the time that National posted a random supportive Facebook comment on their proposed LNG terminal, as though it was some kind of evidence that their plan was good for the country and economically sound. Or their weird conflation about tax when Labour and the Greens announced a memorandum of understanding that was straight up designed to scare people into thinking the left want to steal their money, while completely ignoring the fact that we've got the tail wagging the dog at the moment in the current coalition. They're trying to scaremonger people into believing that something's going to happen that's happening to them right now. All that time that Simeon Brown straight up screwed up Fozzie Bear's personality to try and own the left. Or when a bunch of National Party MPs straight up posted a list of things that they claimed to achieve which were, believe it or not, bullshit and spin that was easily debunked. Or when they presented claims of truancy having fallen because of their changes, which this week they were forced to admit were wrong. And let's be fair here, it's not just National. Shane Jones consistently misleading bullshit on Marsden Point to appeal to conspiracy theorists, or ACT taking credit for a bill by Labour's Kieran McAnulty. They have form as well here. So, when Amanda Luxon gets up and talks about how people seem to just accept things as presented without critical thinking, she must be talking about the people who vote for her husband's party, right? Because the way that the party treats them, and its MPs and its support parties treat voters, it sure seems to be that presenting stuff and hoping it will be accepted without any critical thinking is their campaign plan at the moment. Oh, hey there, podcast listeners. Thanks for checking out today's podcast, whether that's on video or audio. I really appreciate it. And I did finally get around to doing a podcast end tag, which I've been meaning to do for a while instead of just taking you onto the Facebook version. So while you're here, why not hit that subscribe button so that you can get updates coming in directly every time there's a new episode uploaded. Just seems like a really simple way to keep up to date with all of the crazy that's going on. So, yeah, give that a shot, and I'll talk to you soon.